Aries with 4 kills. Aries is on fire, my friend.
Oodle, 3 kills, taking down clockwise. This is just nuts.
Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to Bladecast TV. Today we're going to be bringing you another warband match, OE against TK in the WPL tournament. This is Ron Burgundy, and I'm here with Expo Gaming. I'm going to give a little hello to the people.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Ron. So, this is Crossbow Gaming, and we're going to be doing a little bit of commentary about competitive Mountain Blade. I'm sure glad to be here.
Yeah, it's nice having you. Expo, you want to give a little intro maybe on your YouTube channel? He's coming here bringing in some more people some new people to watch, see what's going on in the competitive scene. So,
yeah, absolutely. I think that there are just a lot of really great and wonderful things about the multiplayer. It's one of the huge elements that keeps the game fresh and still very relevant, even though it is an older game. Everyone loves Mountain Blade, and this is a great way of getting my people that maybe are more single-player games to really enjoy and kind of understand that there's more to the game. So thanks.
Oh. Should be an excellent match to watch here today. We have two veteran teams, two of the top teams in the tournament, OE and TK. This is yet again a grudge match. We had one last week, but OE and TK actually faced off just 2 weeks ago. I believe we even have the Bladecast stream of that up. If you guys want to check that out later, I would highly recommend it. It was a very close match. I won't spoil anything for anyone who's new if you want to check it out. But yeah, so last time TK took it by, I think, 2 or 3 rounds. I don't remember exactly. But OE is going to be looking to take back the title. They took a good victory against WK last week, so they want to put themselves ahead and back on top. So we'll see if they can do that today. Expo, are you familiar at all with any of these guys?
I am not. However, I think they're going to do great.
Oh yeah, they will do. They will do just fine. They definitely put on a show. OE has been in the last 2 streams, so they're getting a little used to the spotlight at this point, so I think we'll see some nice things coming out from them today. Looks like, as far as server setup, everyone's in here, so the match will start not too long. We're going to be starting out on Nordtown. Oh, it's live? We're already good to go? Alright, we're in it then. These guys are ahead of schedule. So Aries has already gone down. I thought that was a practice round, my bad. Just facing off here on Nordtown. It's got Rodox versus Nord, so very infantry-focused factions here. Should be seeing a lot of melee. Still staring off on the corner. We've got Jarvis sitting up top, waiting, but flag has spawned in the mid. So OE is backing off towards the flag. A little scuffle in the mid. TK's thinking about going in, but they don't want to commit just yet. Moving up a little bit separated. If they get pushed back, it could be bad, but now they pull back. Cav looking to come in. Oh, Cav still just looking. No one's committing just yet. Everyone's kind of falling back. TK's taking the flag, and Oodle's moving in a bit. Alright, always starts to press. Cav coming in. A few swings. Everyone's still up. A couple hits traded. Archers up top. Heat with the first kill onto Orton outside the pick earlier. Jeff takes down Can off his horse. Siggy takes out Oodle. Jeff with another kill onto Gorlock. Just double kill there. Tito with a kill. Guac with a kill. And it is a slaughter on the flag. Oh, he's got 1 man left. He's going to go down shortly here. And there it is. Decisive round for TK. Did not see that coming, obviously, since we didn't even know it was the first round, but, oh man.
Yeah. Well,
I think you might have cut out a bit there, Expo. Well, anyways, TK with a very strong first round. Nords is generally favored here a bit, at least in all the scrims I've played, so it's interesting that TK was able to take that so decisively. That early pick probably helped a lot. Now with the pressing in, always mixing it up, didn't want to sit back this time. Early TK, but Ares takes out Tito. He comes in, takes out Ordinary. Walk goes down, can't shot off the horse. Kills being traded left and right. Still another trade. Still 4-on-4. Now Gorlock takes down Jeff. 4-on-3. Gorlock with another kill. A nice double kill there. And Jarvis is caught in a 4-on-1. Gets taken down.
Yeah, but he did a lot of damage on that.
Yeah, he stayed up a long time there. Yeah, well, that's a good comeback there. OE took it to him this time, waiting for the flag, and then doing that little brawl didn't seem to pay off. So they went super aggressive, just pushed right in. Even with that really unfortunate TK there with the jab at the start, they were able to bring it back and tie up the TK crossbows. They weren't able to shoot throughout the whole fight, and it got on the round.
Yeah, I mean, hanging up Jarvis so he isn't using that crossbow is huge, because that guy was just sitting there pinging everybody the last round.
Yeah, he had a lot of shots coming. So TK definitely made a big impact with the crossbows in the first round, and OE does not want that to happen again. So we'll see. They'll probably keep trying to push those crossbows, put them into melee, and let their archers have a bit of free reign. Squaring off here, they come around the Ginger Alley, pushing in up top to get the crossbows off. TK's a little bit split here, but OA hasn't pushed in just yet. Bit of a crossfire. Cav coming in. Now they're chasing him into the spawn. Kind of separated. Jeff's caught out by 2 infantry and a Cav. Horse goes down. Oodle with the first kill on Tito. Big fight in the archway here. Siggy takes down Oodle. More kills traded. Another close fight. Warren takes down Jeff. Jarvis still has his crossbow, but he's only got a couple guys left. See if they can hold this arch. This entrance. Another kill trade. Ken's horse doing some work there. A nice bump lance. 3. 2-on-2. Neck and neck the whole way.
Man. Jarvis got to get out there and get some beast on, otherwise he's not going to be helping out that Wenfair guy.
Yeah, can't leave him with a 2-on-1 in the melee. He'll go down too fast. Crossbows can't shoot fast enough, but he's in it now. A couple 1v1s, but Vorn takes down Jarvis. See if Aporta can clutch it here.
Crushed.
Yeah, taken down. Another strong push by OE, not letting TK get set up, have free reign with the crossbows. Definitely paying off in these rounds.
Yeah, but it's interesting is that the TK groups together a lot, and then we got OE just sitting over there running around, just kind of picking them off one at a time. Awesome.
Yeah, they're definitely going for a bit of chaos there. They just really don't want those crossbows set up, so they're just doing what they can to keep them engaged, keep them running. Maybe let the Cav get in a little bit and run them down, stop them. And it looks like OE's pushing the right side here. They might try and take the upper landing. TK's falling back. Jab throws coming in. No connections though. We'll see if TK holds this alley. Generally you can kind of hold there and have the crossbow shoot, but they're pulling off a little bit. Letting them come in. Pulling back towards the spawn. Flag gets spawned in mid. And OE pushes in. They already got a crossbow in the melee. Jarvis in the front line. Cav takes out Jeff. Oh man. Both the crossbows down now for TK. It's all up to the infantry.
Yeah, Orden and Glonson. Oh, never mind. He got triple killed.
Yeah. Now Thunder takes Gorlock off his horse. Walk with 2 kills in there. Heat shot off his horse. We're back to 4-on-4. Again, neck and neck. Always a little bit more grouped here. Thunder's kind of off to the side. TK definitely wants to pull back a little bit. Wait for Thunder to be able to come back in. And they're just kind of pulling back to the flag, maybe?
But it's interesting, they're well matched up. I guess it's all down to how they skill out.
Yeah, it's definitely down to the clutch. These guys are pretty close. Oh, Can goes in, but doesn't quite catch anyone there.
Yeah, well, Thunder's going to try to
Thunder's
go for the
coming back
wrap
here, maybe? He's got a spear looking at him. Another trait of kills. Oh, but Guap with another double kill. Back to 2-on-2. But Apora takes out Can. 2-on-1. Canoodle clutch it.
You just can't get hit.
Pretty good, but these guys aren't going to give him any room, I don't think. Yep, there it is. Guac, 10-2. He is doing some massive work in these fights. Believe he had 5 kills that round. So definitely coming up big, saving his team. They had 2 really costly early deaths with the crossbows. Absolutely no shots that fight. But they managed to bring it back.
Everyone's doing pretty good without TKing each other, though, so at least it's a real fair fight.
Yeah. Oh, and Guac, giving a good shout out to his mother. Alright. Squaring off again at the corner here. Still seeing the same 4-2-2, I think.
Yeah,
Actually, always been running 5 imp, I think, yeah. Yeah. Flag spawn back for TK, so they can probably pull back here if they want, but this corner is a good spot to hold if those crossbows have a lot of distance before the Nord infantry can catch up and tie him down. Now that they move into Ginger, they pull back. Going towards spawn. Cav may be looking for something cheeky at the spawn. Nah, he pulls out. Oh, he's going to follow up.
Beasted.
Yeah. TK is going to take that flag first, so they're going to have a really nice setup. It's going to be hard to push in. Looks like they're going to go from mid. So, crossbow's going to be on both sides of this entrance. Really hard for the infantry to push in. Yeah. Oh, he's slowly moving up here. They just have the one archer, so they can kind of fully commit with the infantry. And oh, Jeff, really nice pick on a born there.
Yeah. Headshot!
Oh, then he gets taken down. One crossbow left, and he pushes. See what the Cav does here. The Cav initial push can do a lot of work. Yep, there's Thunder with a kill on Matt. Can takes on Jarvis.
No more.
Takes out Oodle. It's a big kill there. Can double kill. Takes down a Porta. And the Cav have a lot of free reign here. The Imps don't have many spears out. So they're just getting a lot of hits. It's really on the Cav to win this fight.
And now it is all Cav.
Only 2 kills. It's just the Cav left for TK. I don't think they can hold this here. Thunder gets hit. And taken down with the jab. Heat might go for a little one-on-one action here. Heat and Can squaring off. But always should be able to take that flag pretty easily. Yeah. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get to the flag. He does kill Can, though. He might go up there, dismount, and kill 3 men. You never know. But he's only got 10 seconds to kill them all, so looks like always going to take this. Yeah.
Maybe
going in. Can he get a kill?
He just has
does
to
get a kill
like,
from Donate, the assist.
Yeah, from his own teammate. That's awesome.
Kills Orton. Oh, then he goes down. Good try there. Flag mechanics, man. Flag mechanics, but well, there it is. OE does take the first set as Nords, but Nords are definitely feel like the favored faction. I don't know. It can definitely go either way because of the Rodok infantry stats are quite good as well, but all the extra jabs and whatnot make it really hard for crossbows to be useful.
Yeah, it seems more about the positioning on this particular map, because Jarvis was continually trying to use the same spot up on top of Gingerbread, but he was always kept getting beasted because they wrapped around him.
Yeah, they just straight push. They weren't really able to hold the corner and let the crossbows have free reign, so they were stuck with 2 crossbows, but those crossbows were mostly in melee. But I mean, you saw in that last one there, that push towards the flag. I mean, Jeff did get that shot right at the beginning, took out a guy. Jarvis will do the same if you give him the chance. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe dropping a couple crossbows might have helped him out there. Not really sure, but it should be good on Nords. Like having the extra archer on a closed map like this Works pretty well. You got the good rate of fire. OE, they tried out 5 imp. I think they'll probably stick with it on rods. I don't really see a reason to bring in a second crossbow, but maybe they like the crossbows here. I don't know. You can kind of get a few pop shots off around the corner or something like that. Be a little bit more cheeky with a crossbow. But as far as rate of fire goes, it's definitely gonna be the archers there. All right, just captain's going for a little bit of coach's corner here. I think take a couple minutes in between the rounds. Anything else you see they found interesting, or maybe a strategy they could have tried and
well, I
help
thought it was
themselves out?
interesting is
A lot of
that
close fights.
the cavalry seems to either be tying themselves really heavily to the infantry and not trying to peel off and just take people away from like the sides. So instead of the wraparound, they seem to all be kind of clumping up. It's kind of so to find out.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and cue the map intro. We weren't able to do it earlier because it started so fast. I hope you guys enjoyed the map intro there. Sorry again we couldn't have that for you before the round started, but these guys were just ready to go, so they just got into it. Probably just be a couple more minutes before the next round starts. There's just a lot of close fights in this one. A lot of close fights. There are, I think, pretty much every round except for that first one. I mean, the first one was a bit of a massacre, but all the other ones could have gone either way up till the very end. So we'll see who can make the difference here. Guac was doing a lot of work on the rod side there. It's definitely what kept him in the game in a couple of those rounds. So we'll see if he's going to keep doing that, or if someone takes up the reins here on Nords for TK to
Sure, but
close map set.
there's also the thing of trying to shut down all of the archers, because in this case, there was not really a lot of crossbow deaths, and they get down so fast that they don't really become a thing, which is interesting.
Yep, we definitely did a really good job of that, so we'll see if TK can do something similar. I mean, they're probably going to have to if they bring in 2 crossbows for OE. They could do it. I'm not really expecting that, but entirely possible. I mean, they've got plenty of good crossbow players, so depends. There's a couple ways you can play this map, but generally, you know, you get into that brawl and there's a lot of good ways to push, so it can be hard to keep those crossbows in the back. Alright, looks like we're about to get started here. Guys are spawning in. Let's kind of check what the loadouts are. Looks like we're running just 1 archer here for TK.
Wonder if they
And
anticipate more of the
does
close
have
game.
2 crossbows. Alright, so they're already using the 2 crossbows. We'll see where they try and hold. It definitely seemed like the spots TK held last round, they weren't really able to do that hold where the crossbows have a couple shots, like we mentioned. So maybe OE's going to go for a little bit different positioning.
Kind of. It looks like TK is taking exactly the same spot that they were in last time.
Yeah, OE's going for the spawn swap, maybe? Yeah, now they're just pushing up right to the flag from mid. TK's got the high ground here, and that's generally best to have, especially if you have that archer. So if you push in on that flag, you just got Jarvis sitting up there shooting at you. That's not exactly a great place to be, but they still haven't pushed in the flag. They're thinking about it. All right, now they're moving up. Looks like Jarvis is going to set up at the stable here. Oh, he's got their 4-inf in front. Not sure where their crossbows are at. Probably coming around in the spawn with one of them.
Let's see if Jeff sees Sapak over there. So
yep, they are coming in up top.
Oh, he's getting ruined. Got 2-on-1. Soda Pookie's gonna get screwed real bad. Oh, here comes another cavalry though.
Oh, early first kill on the Thunder there. That's a nice kill for him. And the melee's in. If the archers aren't shooting, this is going to be really tough. TK's backed into a corner. Matt takes out Jarvis. Oodle brings down Siggy. He got the outnumber. Their infantry down. Aforta. Shot on to Jeff from Soda. Kill from Matt on the heat, and they clean up the round. Almost a clean sweep there.
Yeah, well, I mean, the beauty of this was they tied up the archers, so seeing Soda versus Matt up there, they were just basically worthless for what they should be doing, which is crossing that and making the infantry feel bad about moving forward.
Yeah, it worked out really well for them. It would have been probably disastrous to push into the... They actually did have 2 archers. I must have missed somebody. Yeah.
No, they tied up both their archers.
But they tied them up.
Top
they tied them up that round on the top, yeah, so they weren't able to do anything for their infantry. And with a few early picks, that numbers advantage, that's going to win you the melee fight pretty much every time. 4 on 3, unless someone makes a big mistake, you should be able to take that out, especially with the cav coming in. So,
lost here,
looks
Mr.
like
Frank. We should be good.
Yeah. TK's moving in up top. OE's going to have this flag, but it looks like they might want to just hold this corner. They're sending back the crossbow. Now they're skeptical. They might think TK's sending someone in through the spawn, so they're sending a guy over there to check. Bit of a split hold here. They're just going to wait and see what TK does. No one on the flag, though, so no real pressure coming in. Alright, TK's going for a push from the middle. Nice jab on Can. 2 jabs. Crossbows are set up, though. It's going to be really hard to push this. He can't push around that corner. And Matt takes out Thunder, and there it is. Thunder tried to come in behind. Can takes down Heat, but is subsequently killed by Jeff. Oh, he's not so sure. They're pulling back now. They don't really want to hold that anymore. They get kind of pushed past. Moving in. Oh, Guac takes out Warren there. Warren went in a little bit too early.
His mom's still
This
proud.
is a full
though.
push. Yeah. Oh, Soda. Oh, man, that was too bad. The guy juked right behind him, but then he takes out Jarvis, so... And another headshot from Soda.
Dude,
They gotta
that's
tie him
hard.
up. He's sitting there in the back. They haven't been able to push in. Looks like Tito's trying to get around and deal with him, but... Gorlock takes on Guac. And Noodle takes out Tito. Looks like it should be it for OE. We'll see. Porter gets the kill, though. Almost gets another kill. He dodges the kick. Somehow Jeff is alive. That was a long time to stay alive. No shield against 2 infantry there. Now it's just down to a Porta.
Yeah, Soto's gonna try doing it old way. Just screw the crossbow. I'm gonna go there, beat in face. That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it worked out well for him. And 1 TK, it was looking pretty bad, but then he just rails off a double kill with headshots right in a row. That's one way to bring it back for your team.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why they're not changing the comp. It's always the 2 crossbows, 2 cavalry, 4 infantry. I mean, if someone did something different, that might do something different, right?
Yeah, you would think so. I'm kind of surprised TK isn't swapping it up. It hasn't been working, the 2 archer comp.
Yeah, because OE just swapped
OE's up
into
2 rounds.
5. They have 5 infantry.
Yeah, they did swap it out to 5. Interesting. I don't know, I
Him on the
guess...
team, he's gonna be all right. I mean, look at that guy. He's been beasting.
Yeah, I mean, Soda has been doing a lot of work, so I definitely keep him in a crossbow, but... I don't know, I guess they were getting pushed a lot, even though they were taking the rounds. They just figured bring in some more infantry and maybe have a little bit more decisive rounds. Flag spawns in mid, so same kind of standoff here on the corner. TK really needs to get the archers in on this one. Look, most of the pushes they haven't been able to do too much, but if they can get a nice split here, force OE onto that flag, they can maybe do a little bit more. Since there's only 1 crossbow, it's just going to take 1 guy to tie up Soda, assuming Soda doesn't headshot him first.
Assuming they actually move in. I mean, so right now they're just trying to move around.
Yeah, they're just ticking down the clock. I mean, it's going to be a last-minute rush to flag and then a brawl, most likely, at this rate. There's only 1:20 remaining.
Well,
I don't
Heat's
think they've
off
really
his horse
traded
there.
any hits either. Yeah, they're going for a few shots onto the horses. The anticipation is building.
Well, I hope we got to see if Guac can turn it around, because he's sitting here talking about his mom being happy. Now is the time.
Yeah,
Guac needs to get in there.
There it is. Oh. And they're still just waiting. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. I don't think someone would go for the flag by now. But TK knows they can't really push that corner very well with the 2 archers, so
they're jumping down.
They want
the
OE
flags.
to make the
OE
move.
coming in.
All right, OE makes the move. He just about gets a free hit on Oodle there. Looks
Here
like
comes Gore.
He's
He's going to get in there real quick with something.
Yep, Cav's coming in the back. He's warded off a bit by the spear. And the infra in. Soda's in the back still. No one can pressure him. Got free reign with the shots. Oh, but Guac gets in there. He takes out Ares. He can with Jarvis. Can with a double kill. Some more Cav down, but Heat.
Oh, Heat got
Oh,
Guac.
man. Juked right behind Guac, and Heat accidentally taken down. 4 and 5 here. He's got to make some kills. But Guac takes down Jeff. Did a good job staying alive there. Soda takes out Heat. 5 on 2.
Back there. Look at Soda just popping back, just loving that little spot.
And there's the round. Time has ticked down. And OE they just took a commanding lead pretty much all those rounds here as rods. This is, again, interesting. I don't know. Most of the scrims I've seen, Nord has been the stronger faction, but
and now we
pulled
have,
it out here.
Look at this, dude. We got some interesting stuff. OE is going out with 5 infantry, 3 cav. Whereas
this is last
TK
round,
has
though.
changed.
They're just doing whatever now. Yeah, it's the end of the... Once they got to the 3 rounds, they're just screwing around here. But...
Totes.
Yeah. You know, you never know. There might be something exciting going on here. Maybe we'll see a cool kill or something. Can happen. But the next map we're going to will be Frosty Battle, and I do believe we have a map intro for that, so let's go ahead and roll that out. We are back. Well, hope you guys enjoyed map intro once again. Not quite sure who we have do those map intros. I'm going to ask somebody so we can give them a bit of credit here, because it's some good work. But now we're shifting. Who is it? Dukin? All right. Well, everyone give Dukin some credit, because the map intros are pretty nice to give you a good overview of the map before we get started. Otherwise, a lot of this you kind of just have to take on the fly. It's a little hard to know what people are going for. Yeah, this is going to be... Now is time for something completely different. This map, wide open. It's going to be a shooting frenzy, most like. We'll see. I'm expecting to see some 3 ranged comps at least. Maybe even 4 if they want to go crazy. But a lot of cav, a lot of archers. So... yeah, it's going to be a shootout here.
Nice. But you know what? Those intros, we got the blessing from Mr. Frank, so rock and roll.
Oh, excellent.
Just checking the comments over here on Twitch, and it seems like everybody is enjoying quite a bit. I'm wondering what these guys are thinking. That would be...
Yeah, I mean, TK, they gotta bring it back here. They're down 5-2. So they really need to take a commanding lead here on the open map in order to win this. OE feeling pretty comfortable now. They just got to pick up a couple rounds and secure it. And maybe, I mean, obviously take as many as they can, try and rack up the round differential for seeding in the single elim part of the tournament. But they got to be feeling pretty good. I mean, they had a lot of really solid rounds there at the end. Morale is definitely in their favor after that 3-0. But... we'll see. They got to transition more to the cav here in the ranged. I mean, the range was doing pretty well, and the cav seemed like, they were ever present in those melee fights. But there was still a lot of, obviously, inf work being Nordtown. Everyone's kind of pushed right up into each other, but this is just, it's going to be a lot of kiting, a lot of waiting for the flag, and then whoever's got the flag advantage, they're just going to go ahead and plop their infantry on there if they've got positioning and shoot anyone who tries to contest it. So we'll see. Might see some cav heavy comps. One of the big things on this map is 2 of the spawns are over by the ruins, as you guys saw with the map intro. So a lot of the time, the range units will kind of get up in the hills, knowing the good old Mountain Blade hill climbing montage you can probably put together. But yeah, it's a bit troubling to deal with. It's definitely on the ranged players to make a lot of the plays. The Inf can do a lot of work by staying alive on the flag, but they're going to be relying a lot on the archers to make the shots, and then occasionally the cav, they'll be able to do something. But with all those archers up in the hills and in some entrenched positions, it's kind of hard to deal with that if you're on a horse. So we'll see. I'm expecting they might stick with the 4-2-2, but I've seen a lot of teams try out the 3 range comp here, and it's worked quite well. So, kind of forcing a bit of deviation, maybe.
Well, hopefully there's nobody going to be cheesing up on top of the mountain, but we'll find out.
No. Oh, I wouldn't be too sure of that. That's kind of, well, I guess we'll see, but it can be a bit of a premier strategy. They won't go all the way up the mountain, but, you'll be at the ruin, you'll look at one of the nearest hills, and then what appears to be like an 80-degree incline, there's just a guy standing there, middle of the hill shooting at you. So, we'll see what they can do about that. But some early picks onto archers is going to go a long way here. So if we see some heavier cav comps, they might be able to get a few early picks. And with that, I mean, you pretty much secure yourself the round, assuming everything else is goes even or slightly better than even. No. Archers make just a massive difference here. A massive difference. I haven't really seen either of these comps do 3 archer too much, but now is definitely the time. Alright, looks like we're just waiting a little bit here. Teams finishing up their strategy and their drops. TK probably, hopefully getting a rousing speech here from their captain. Bring them back. I mean, if they down, the 4 rounds, it's going to be big. They probably got to take a 3-0 here, maybe a 3-1 or a 3-2. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. But last matchup we saw, TK did pretty well against OE on the second map. Kind of flip-flopped here because OE, took the close map handedly, and that's where TK had all the business last time. But we'll see. It's been a few weeks. They've had some time to practice this, and this is kind of a weird map, so. Alright, looks like OE is going with 3 crossbows.
Yep, we'll see if they go. Soto's up there already, just picking off.
Yeah, TK just running the 2 archers. 2 archers with the 3 infantry, so they want to be able to have a little bit of, maybe take the ruins, not let the crossbows get in there, have a little flag pressure. Looks like OE, they were thinking about going for the ruins, but now they just send one of the crossbows to the hills. TK's taking up the ruins. But OE's got the head start here on the flag a little bit. Their infantry are in position, and once they're in position, it's always harder to take advantage of that, especially with Serenade horses not being able to take a hit. So if they go in and that imp stops them, they're probably going to be dead. Yeah, crossbows, really great vision here. They'll have a lot of shots. Yeah. PK pushes up. They push Matt out of the ruins, so that's a good win for them. It can be
3
hard
on
to get
1
him out
on
of
Thunder.
there. Oh yeah, a bit of a cav duel going on over there.
Yeah, but they peeled off and are now kicking it. Get wrecked, Jarvis.
Pushing the ruin. The archers push down, and Gorlock takes him down, and Matt takes out Jeff. This is gonna be a really tough round now, if it wasn't already. Prime takes out Thunder. Shots are just raining in. Oh, it looks like Tito is pushed up into the hill, and he is on Soda right now, and he brings him down. That's a good push. That's kind of what you need to do, but they're so outnumbered. can see if they can hold off. Wait for Tito to get back. Back here. Now
Matt
Warren
is
takes
just
out Heat.
Look at this. You can see if a pod is going to get in there, but oh no. Wreck.
Yeah, it's just the imp left. Only Tito.
Go, Tito!
Ooh,
double
three.
kill.
Double kill there. He was just the headshot, of course. Oh, he had a good stand. Tito did get all the kills for his team there.
Well, Matt was just chilling, Ruin, just blasting people all day long, and just poking people's health to like almost nothing.
Oh yeah. It's really hard to push Swati on this map. Once they get to that ruin, the Cav don't really have a lot of great strafing runs to take them down, and then they just, sitting there. They got a lot of armor now too, so the archers are gonna do minimal damage to all of the ground troops.
Yeah, well, Soda's up there already popping in, at least getting some damage on those shields at minimum.
Yeah, it looks like Prime's up on the hill. Not really too much interesting positioning coming out. Flag spawns at the windmill. It's kind of the same thing for both teams here. Oh, we tried to take the ruin, but now they're getting pushed back. Let's see what TK does. They might be able to catch him with a Cav here and fight him in the open. I think that would benefit him, but we'll see. He's coming in. Oh, the crossbow is caught. This is what they want.
Well, look at
They
Prime
got one
and
crossbow
Soda.
up high, but it's only one instead of three. Now the Thunder gets divorced.
Well, Jarvis is making a little move up there to go right. Looks to the right of Prime.
Yeah.
See Prime sees him or not.
Yeah, he moves in on the right. Warren with double kill there. Crossbows are both in the same spots. It's a lot easier to shield up, but Matt still takes down Heat.
Oh
On
boy,
horseback, if you get stopped, you're pretty dead.
3-on-2 with a little bit of
All the
now
crossbows
4-4.
right there.
Everybody's having fun at that little hill. That's awesome. Siggy.
They're doing a good job of taking it to him here. I mean, they're down players. It's going to be really hard for them to clutch it, but this is what they want to do. Crossbow still kind of sitting in the back. Cav are doing a little bit of work here. Jeff with a nice kill. Soda takes out Siggy.
Yeah, Siggy needed to get more
Quack
aggressive on
takes
Matt.
out Oodle. Oh, this is it, though. Crossbows are super split. They can maybe do this. Only 5-on-4 now.
Well, we'll see if Jeff can
Definitely
hit.
clutch numbers. Jarvis is just going for a run. Oh, he gets taken down.
Yeah, the big problem
Walk.
is they've got 3
Drops
crossbows
as well.
on
Yeah.
OE. And only, 1-1. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, they held the crossbows off for a long time. They weren't able to shoot, but eventually, the chase ended poorly for them. They didn't really have the cav there. Oh, we still had 1 or 2 cav up for a little while, so kind of hard to chase people down if you got the cav breathing down your neck.
Well, it looks like Jeff and those guys.
Flag is still up, though. Okay, they do have someone dismounted, so they will take it if they're on time. Can be an unfortunate thing if you forget that.
And now Jeff has got himself a little bit of a
Clean him up.
brown moment going. That's
Jeff's-
great.
Maybe Jeff can save this. All Pike? Nope. Matt with another kill. 6-0. That's some good stuff right there. It is definitely hard to deal with the crossbows here. Now they've armored up so much. The archers have to hit at least 2, probably even 3 headshots to kill those crossbows, unless they get pushed.
Well, it looks like
So-
the TK is hoping to maybe a little bit more cavalry might let them soak some additional damage and get some more placement on the map is what I'm looking at.
Yeah. At this point, it is going to be really up to the Cav to make some clutch plays. It's not an easy thing to do against Swadia. They got all those all pikes. They have the crossbows, which will one-shot your horse. So you kind of need to be the miracle man, weave in, dodge all the bolts, and then somehow bump lance and one-hit them when they're in full armor. Not an easy thing to do. And they're taken to the hills again. 2 crossbows up there. They did get Matt into the ruin this time. He's got a few shots. But TK was kind of doing a little bit of hill climbing. They got Jeff there up top. It's a good spot for him to be. He's got a bit of cover, so it's hard for them to shoot him from there. Cav are sitting in the back as they should be, not taking any unnecessary bolts. They did switch to 4 Cav here. I don't know if they had that last round or not.
Well, we got Prime up in the cheese spot, so we'll see if that works out for him.
Yeah, Matt takes out Jarvis, trying to move there. Crossbows do a lot of work. They got a dismount in the ruin, trying to tie up the crossbows. Matt takes out Tito. Some kills traded here. The Cav coming in. This is good. Walk takes out Warren. This is an infight here in the ruin. I mean, if they can take it down. They can take this map here. Not this map, this round.
Nope, lost the horse there.
We got Oodle and Ball. Yes, 2 kills there. TK, very nice. They should be able to take this round now. They just got to play it safe and make sure they don't get picked by those crossbows. Looks like 2 Cav are still up for OE. There should be 2 crossbows, 2 Cav, yeah. One guy moving up towards the flag, got Prime up top.
Well, Jeff's trying to take him out right now, so we'll see what happens.
If Jeff can suppress him, that'll go a long ways. I mean, they just got to keep
Look
it
at
even
that,
numbers.
3-on-1 on Soda right there, up 4, and he's ruined.
Is it the Rock? Yeah, good bump plants, and Block takes him down. Warlock gets taken out. Oh, there it is. That, switching to the extra Cav worked there. I mean, that was a really nice... That was just like a great push into the ruin there. That's exactly what needed to happen. Even though they lost a man. Yep, dismounts for the kill. Siggy want to bring it up to that 2-2 kill death here. But Guac gets the kill anyway. Trying to make Mama proud.
And then we've got Justin just running for God's help.
Yep. Justin was just gonna wait this one out here. Maybe he can get some upgrades. Keep that long all pike. Yeah. That was definitely the push there. The call for the push on the ruins, that was really nice. And even though the Cav dismounted and died, when he dismounted, he had 3 people. Like, there were 3 guys sitting there staring at him, trying to kill him. And once they finally kill him, they turn around and, oh, look, there's all TKs sitting in the ruin with him. And then they just took it to him in the melee. The Cav had a lot easier way to work there, too, because that extra maneuverability for the Serenade horses. They just kind of came in, got a few hits, were able to get out nice and clean. We set up a little bit further back this time. Alright, now they got someone in the hill. We sticking with the same comp. Don't think I would have switched anything up for them. Like, they kind of just got outmaneuvered there in that last round, so.
We'll see if they stick into that ruin like they did last time and shut down the OE.
Yeah, it looks like they're pulling back. They got good spawn safety here. It's kind of hard to push into that archway, because push in on either side and you got crossbows all over you, so not a favorable thing to do. Instead, they're moving towards the windmill.
But it is nice if you can get some distance between you and Cheese Mountain, then maybe you shut down a lot of the crossbows action.
Oh yeah, for sure. Fighting them in this spawn is definitely going to be better than taking on shots from on high, from the heavens, in the hills.
Well, Soda's deciding, I like this house. It will be mine.
Now, it's a good spot for him to be. He's got a lot of cover. Really easy for him to dodge shots coming in for him there.
Well, let's see if Jeff can make stuff happen in that ruins. He's going right for Soda. Ooh,
oh,
he got a hit on him,
got the first shot. He's trying to focus him down, which is definitely worth it. Honestly, if he can suppress him, it'll be 100% worth it. Try and limit the crossfire onto the inf. They're going in on flag. Couple cap crashing. Dismount, but Thunder takes out Matt.
Silver Fox on his feet now.
Justin takes Guac out from behind. Cav cycling in. Another dismount. Now, but he gets up. Now he's down.
Oh.
The can is also killed. Got stopped by an all-pike, looked like. Good horse stop. Cav comes in, but is taken down. A lot of traded kills. Oh, he's up a man, but still fighting. Not quite. They pull off a little bit.
But
Archer in the open. That's going to be tough to deal with. That guy's got a long all. He's coming in back now.
We got Prime and Soda just chilling on their little mountains, just popping off.
Yeah, get a good bump there. That's what they needed. But Jarvis takes out Warren right afterwards, so keeping it close to even. Need the magic of the 2 archers. They gotta take down that horse, they gotta take out Oodle.
Well, now they really need to make it happen.
Yeah, those crossbows are still shooting. Swati takes around by flag. That was a bit closer there, but
it's really standoffish.
I believe, has now clinched the match, so the rest of this is going to be seeing who can get the extra rounds. Yeah, they did it well there. Swadia with this spawn is quite strong on this map because the crossbows just, put them up in the hills, put them on a house, put them in the ruin, doesn't matter. They're going to be effective pretty much anywhere. All the flag spots are wide open.
You'd think, except for the fact that OE decided to go less on the crossbows and not turtle as much as TK. I mean, did that not work to their advantage?
Well, they did have the 3 crossbows there, and they kind of just pulled back, and they were outmaneuvered that one round when they tried to take that ruin. They got pushed pretty heavy, and it was just a really good call by TK. But once they realized their mistake, they didn't put all their eggs in one basket there in the ruin. Instead, they just went back to spreading out the crossbows like they did in the first few rounds. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. They couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, well, it's looking pretty brutal too, especially considering OE is now 9 and TK is 3. So they're going to have to really kick it in and see what happens in this next round.
Yeah, we're going to have to see if they could bring this back a bit, make it a bit more of a respectable scoreboard. I think a lot of those rounds on the closed map were super close, so I don't know. OE definitely got the majority of the rounds, but it was relatively even, at least at the beginning. But this, I don't know. I really like the Swadia side for this, to be honest, with that spawn spawn position. It's definitely seems like it's a lot stronger than Serenad's on the other side. So we'll see if TK can make use of that, or if OE can perhaps disprove that and show some Serenad Cav prowess.
I wonder why would no one would just go ahead and just screw the meta up just a little bit, just go all cav and just run people down just for fun to see if it would actually work, because it seems like they play a similar strategy and are getting almost the same result.
Yeah, I think the all cav, it can work on certain maps. It's pretty difficult on this map though, because you have, well, let's say you go for the spawn rush, like you want to get them right out of the gate. There's a whole lot of buildings and little crevices for people to just sit in. And in the meantime, you're just taking a bunch of shots, and you're all getting mowed down. And then if you get dismounted, well, they have actual infantry, so you're going to get wrecked by those guys in melee combat, most likely. But you could try and take it to the open, maybe. You just wait for the flags. But you still have to deal with those guys who are set up. It has potential to work, though. I think people are just a little bit hesitant to do it. I mean, on this map, with all the archers in the hills, it's kind of hard to stay up if they're all shooting you and you're dismounted cav. But you never know. It could work. It could work if they did a really good push, and the cav kind of weave a little bit and they don't take any shots, and they just maul whatever they have on the flag. Could happen. But
I don't think TK has much to lose. Crazy.
They don't really. I mean, this is the time to try something unique if they want to. But
I think they're following some advice, because look at this: 5 cavalry.
Oh, we're still
1
not
infantry.
live just yet. But
no, let's see.
You never know. This could be their warm-up round. They might be getting ready for it. Testing it out a little bit. I mean, it's working well so far. Gorlock killed Matthews, so there you go. They get that to happen again on the swap here. It'll be golden. And TK does have good cav players. They could just do a giant cav rush. But Swadia is, I would consider it favored on this map, at least with this spawn point, for sure. So the standard metagame might be good for them. But if it's not working out, I definitely want to see something different. I want to see some spice, and not just, we'll just do the standard thing, and then, if they're not winning with it, there's no reason to just take a loss and keep trying to do the standard thing. But
well, it looks like they're following your advice and going with the same meta. So
yeah, they do a couple of drops, but they're missing a player. I don't know what happened there, but they are down a man.
There he is. No, he's not.
So I'm not sure what happened with that, but looks like they're still going. In the old days, the other team drops a player, you drop a player, but not today. Not today. Looks like we're just doing 8v7. And they're having a little bit of discussion if they wanted this to be live or not because of the man down, but they're just going for it. So, I don't know, TK down a man with only 2 crossbows. This is going to be very tough. To make up a man differential, you kind of need one of those miracle early picks from a cav or a crossbow. Probably a